On the civic classroom, let's talk about something many people misunderstand: the right to remain silent when you are arrested. Of course, you have the right to remain silent when you are arrested, because an arrest in Uganda quickly turns into an interrogation. Who sent you? Who else was involved? Who gave you the money? Who did this and that? Who gave you the information? Why were you there? Give us the names. So many questions. And because the person asking these questions is an officer or is a police officer or a security operative, you might think that you are legally required to answer everything. You are not. Article 28(11) of Uganda's constitution protects the right of people who are arrested, who are detained, who are restricted. And when you are arrested or detained over a criminal offense, you have a constitutional right to remain silent. You don't have to answer everything that you are. In fact, the constitution goes further and gives you the right to be informed as to why you are being arrested. Now, someone out there might ask themselves, why would the Constitution deliberately give an arrested person the right not to answer questions? Because an arrest is an exercise of state power. The people, the police have investigators. They do have access to evidence. They do have institutions at the machinery of the state. The person under arrest is in a much more vulnerable position. So, constitutional safeguards, all these rights exist to put limits to that power. The state cannot simply arrest you and then make you responsible for building its case against you. If the state alleges that you committed a crime, it's their burden to prove that allegation through lawful evidence and due process. And this is also why the Constitution protects an accused person from being compelled to give evidence against themselves. So when we talk about the right to remain silent, we are not talking about helping criminals to escape accountability. No way. We are not saying that nobody should be taken into police custody or nobody should answer the questions being asked, but know what to answer and when to answer these questions. And we are talking about limiting state power and protecting due process. Because today, if today it might be me, it might be someone you do not know, it might be even someone you suspected to have committed a crime, but tomorrow it's going to be you. Tomorrow it might be journalists being questioned about a source. It might be an activist being questioned or asked why they are organizing or why they organized the protest. The other day it might be a protester being questioned who else was involved, or an ordinary citizen like you and me being pressured to confess of something they did not do. That is why these protections or rights must apply to everyone. Rights are most important when the state has power over you. This is the civic classroom where rights are not favors.